Guys, your girl is so excited this morning that I had to jump out the bed, hair all in a mess. Doesn't matter what exciting news I have. So, you remember the Javy coffee, that protein powder that I purchased? Well, your girl's now sponsored by Javy Coffee. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so I have a 15% off link for you. It will be posted under probably the description. I don't know, kind of have to figure out how I can add that in somehow for you all to click on that, for you to receive 15% off your order of your Javy coffee company purchases. You just go to javycoffee.com and you pick out whatever, and then at the checkout you put in my discount code that I'm going to give you and receive 15. I can't even talk, I'm so excited. Then you will receive 15% off your final order. Oh, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited I can't talk. I don't know what to do. This is exciting news. So let's get started. Anyway, this morning, I have a couple new things. So of course, my Javy protein powder coffee. I purchased yesterday at the Walmart the Skinny Mixes salted caramel syrup, the 0 sugar, 0 calories. So I've got that. And then of course, we have our syrup, 0 sugar, 0 calories, Skinny Mixes salted caramel syrup. And I also I went and got me some almond milk, some of the vanilla unsweetened almond milk. This only has 30 calories, 1 carb, which by the time you take, the 1 fiber out, you have 0 net carbs and 0 sugars, and it says 1 gram of protein. So we're going to be doing 16 ounces of this, so that's 2 cups. So that'll be 60 calories with actually 2 grams of protein. So we're going to be getting in 2 scoops of this. That will be 10 grams of protein per scoop, so 2 scoops, that's 20, and then 2 cups of this, so that's 2 more grams of protein, so 22 grams of protein with my little morning coffee. So you can't beat that. I'm not really full-blown going for a whole lot. I know I can maybe have some ways that I can keep incorporating even more protein if I'd like, but this works for me so far. So I'm going to do in my 18 ounces in my wonderful little 18 ounces. Listen at me. 16 ounces. I'm just so excited, guys. I can't even talk this morning. What is wrong with me on this beautiful Monday morning? Okay, that's 16 ounces in there. And we're going to add in our 2 scoops of our Javy coffee protein powder. 1 scoop. Two scoops. Okay, let's see if we can mix this in here without making a bunch of noise. I hate doing that. Like, it makes so much noise in the background, I can't stand it. My phone picks up the sound really well. But I'm just so excited about this, guys. What do you think? Someone's sponsoring you. Like, this is awesome. And it's a way for me to share a discount code for you all to receive 15% off, which is wonderful. Like I said, it's going to be, their site, javycoffee.com. You get on there and you just, they have all kinds of, they have the protein coffees and, I mean, they have everything. They have coffee concentrate, everything you can think of. If you don't want this protein powder, you just need to go on there and just look and browse and see what you'd like. Like I said, I have the flavor, the caramel. They have hazelnut. They have original. If you don't want flavor, they have French vanilla. They have mocha. You just go check them out. And then they have all kinds of coffee concentrates. Who would have known my very first sponsorship would be from a coffee company? Your girl never did even really care much for coffee. Parents always drank coffee. My father-in-law drinks coffee. You know, friends drink coffee. I've tried it before, and I'm always like, can't handle that bitter taste. Look how smooth this is mixing in here with this cold almond milk. It's just mixing in so super smooth. Super smooth. Super smooth. Okay. So I'm going to take my syrup here and drizzle and line it to my cup. 0 sugars, 0 calories. I'm going to add this in to make sure I get all of this in. I'm going to add in all of my ingredients I want first. Then I'm going to add in my ice. So I still want to go in with my International Delight Caramel Macchiato 0 sugar coffee creamer. Just a little dollop of that. And then I'm going to try something here. On the back of this Skinny Mixes, it tells you to make a like a cold foam, froth together a 1/4 cup of milk of choice and 2 tablespoons of syrup. So we're going to do that. So that's at a 1/4 cup. So I'm going to take this almond milk and a 1/4 cup. Okay. And then this is what I have left of this. I bought another one yesterday at the Walmart, so I'm just going to use the rest of that. Then I'm going to froth this together. Kind of make me some like cold foam at the very top here. This is mixing up well. Make me some foam. Foam, 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 foam. Set that here. Mix in some of this and add in my ice. That's all blended. I'm so scared of making so much noise. Don't blend it in well enough. It blends super smoothly. You can just use regular cold water. Blends perfectly. Or the milk of your choice. Blends perfectly. Okay. I'm going to add me in some ice. Then I'm going to pour in my cold foam here on top. Look at that. And I'm even going to add a little drizzle of this stuff on top. Why not? It's 0 sugar. Whoop. I made a whole mess of that. Splash that right out on the counter. Okay. Let's taste this here. See what we got going on this morning. Hope you all have a lovely Monday start to your week. Hope everyone's safe and has a great week. Wonderful as always. I'm going to put a lid on that and sip that right on down. Hope you all have a wonderful Monday. And like I said, this is amazing. Check out below. You'll have the discount code for your next Javy coffee purchase, or even it might be your first purchase. This was a great purchase for me. I've enjoyed it, so go check them out. You all have a lovely Monday. Bye-bye.